Hello once again, and this is Nico, and this is the next segment of the state of the gay community. And today's subject going to be the hierarchy, or this little microcosm of society that we have going on within the gay community. And it's all about equal. They want equality. Yeah, I know what I want. And I say they because I just really don't feel a part of the community. I really don't. And now they begun to separate them. You have like the Latino gay community, you had the transgenders, you had the lesbians, but then you had the gays, but you have the main gay community, which I guess is white America and the gay man. Then you have, the black gays, and then you have the Latin gays, and then you got the Asian gays, and it's just like, okay, where's this, it's like now we have this foolishness, it's just like, I just really don't get it. And as I said before, I've lived in many different places in this country. And one of the most surprising places, because right now is where I'm shooting these videos, is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, and I can't blame it's Fort Lauderdale because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you in a little secret. I do think when it comes to the representation of the gay community, I think Fort Lauderdale has the closest to something that is respectable. And just having moved from San Francisco, I come from a place where it was just completely false, because I went out there thinking, oh yes, this is the gay mecca, bitch, and everything is going to be like fabulous, and there's going to be so much equality and togetherness, and child, it was not like that. It was so divided. And I'm going to speak on stuff, and those who want to watch from San Francisco, y'all going to know what I'm talking about. Now, you cannot admit it. You can just sit there, you can live in denial, and you can say, oh, this is true, he's being false, and because he's talking about San Francisco. I don't give a damn. I'm going to get the tea up. I'm giving the whole tea. I'm letting you business out there for people who haven't been out there. The things like, the fact that, Asian men, you rarely see them with a black man in San Francisco. It's just like, and then I'm gonna touch in depth on like the racial mixture, but it's like a part of it, like they have to be with a white man or another Asian. Okay, you rarely see that. Then when like when you go up into the clubs, and I noticed it here in Fort Lauderdale, also like here in Fort Lauderdale it's a little bit better, but in San Francisco, oh no, honey. The blacks will go to like a black gay club, and then and then don't be black and walk up into the because you had all these stereotypes and things that you're gonna be a troublemaker and you're gonna be a shit starter, and then the part of it I don't like to generalize about anybody, but I can see where they get the idea from. But I believe that you have to take each person on. Each person on their own behaviors. You don't just judge a whole people on the actions of, because black people won't come in, they're going to be rowdy and carry on, they're going to want to be, divas and shit. And, yes, that's true. But you got white people who just will come in, they're going to be rowdy and drunk and all over the place in a hot mess. So, it's just like, why do you have to discriminate to the point where it's just like a certain, race, and I'm not going to name no certain clubs, but you know who you are, where they're just kind of like, it has that predisposition for prejudice and racism, and I don't know if it's on purpose or it's just the ownership of them, because they're sole proprietorships and they're little private little companies. So but it's a representation that kind of comes all across the board, and I noticed that. And, when you go on sites like I'm going to call her A for A and stuff like that, and I'm not going to talk about other stuff like Baby RT and all that kind of stuff, because that's a little bit too much, for me, especially in this day with a health issue, you know what I'm saying? I understand people want to be all au natural, but it's just not, that's just not, it's just not smart. But whatever. But when you have these, these profiles, it's like, oh, I prefer, my whites and my Latins, sorry brothers. Yeah, girl, bitch, please. What is you saying? You take everything else, and then when you lay down, honey, it's really you want a big old black dick anyway. So why are you, why are you fronting? Why are you fronting on your profile? And what is it socially that's wrong with being with a person, a black person? or person of color, African American, whatever you want to call it. Or, you know, and in San Francisco, it's, you know, like the Asians only prefer whites. It's like all these preferences, but you want acceptance. You want to be treated like a second-class citizen, but you don't want to accept other people. That's the part that's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? What's good for the goose ain't good for the gander only on Saturdays and Sundays, but for the rest of the week, it's just, I mean, and for those that don't know, I mean, I don't get mad. I don't get mad when the heterosexual community just don't understand it, because I'm in the community and I don't understand. What the hell is wrong with them? Don't give them nothing, because they don't deserve it. And then what is this gay marriage about? What is that about? Ooh, that's a whole other video, baby. But right now, this video is just about preferences. You know, people in the gay community, stop with this preference bullshit. You know, I don't care if you're blue, black, purple, orange, yellow, fat, skinny, old. As long as you're good to me. Because there's a lesson in that, is that, you know, you always got this little mindset on what you need and what you want and what's right for you. Child, you don't know, you will be too busy worrying about what you think you know and you want and what's good for you, and you will never have a decent relationship. You will never have something that works out, because you have all these preferences and these stipulations that go along with it, and they're all on the wrong track for the one that you're destined to have. So let go of them preferences and just go with your heart and what destiny has for you. And once you let go of all that foolishness, then you can find happiness. And that goes for anybody, gay, straight, whatever, bi, transgender. Let go of all these damn preferences. If you want acceptance, you have to give acceptance. Hello. Comments.